It seems like these days, we almost expect large AAA games to have some sort of microtransactions or loot box system, and it's honestly very sad. You know, there was once a time when you actually had to play the game to unlock everything, and there was no way you could just shell out money to unlock all the costumes or whatever. In 2016, id Software came out with the Doom reboot, titled Doom, which was critically acclaimed for being just an overall great game. Just a fun as hell shooter with no political messaging and no microtransaction BS. That one game alone definitely gave id Software a good reputation in the modern era, and it looks like id Software wants to retain their good reputation, because we just got confirmation that there will be no loot boxes, microtransactions, or anything of the sort in Doom Eternal. This news comes from Doom Eternal's creative director, Hugo Martin, on a Facebook comment, surprisingly. You typically see news like this confirmed through an interview, a tweet, or even a Reddit comment, but you hardly ever see these types of things on Facebook. Anyway, here's what Hugo had to say. No store. Nothing you can unlock in Eternal with XP has anything to do with player abilities or content that would impact your game in any way. The only thing you can unlock with XP is cosmetics. These cosmetics have no impact on how you play, they just look cool. Eternal is a $60 game, not a free-to-play game or a mobile game. We are giving you a complete experience with no store, just like you'd expect. Unlocking skins with XP is a part of the experience if you care about that stuff, or you can completely ignore it and it will have no impact on your experience at all, and it's all free. So not only did he confirm that there will be no microtransactions, but he also confirmed that the only thing you can unlock through leveling up with XP is cosmetics. Sounds good to me. I also love the fact that he basically said that $60 games are not the place to have microtransactions or loot boxes. Free-to-play mobile games are one thing, but keep them out of big AAA releases that cost money anyway. Now, even though companies have japed us in the past about promising something like no microtransactions, only to add them in later after launch, I wasn't actually too worried about Doom Eternal having microtransactions, since if they really wanted to have them, I feel like they would have already included them in Doom 2016 anyway. I feel like I can trust id Software. I'm just glad that the game's publisher, Bethesda, did not force them to do anything crappy. As we all know, Bethesda has a terrible reputation lately, and it's almost a shame to see the Bethesda logo on the box of Doom Eternal. I know this doesn't really need to be said since it's pretty obvious, but microtransactions and $60 games are definitely not over. But to see industry leaders such as Nintendo, CD Projekt Red, and id Software continue to resist adding microtransactions into their big releases, it gives us hope that maybe, just maybe, other big publishers like EA and Activision will reconsider. But probably not, let's be real. I think one of the big issues is that so many younger people, mostly kids, accept microtransactions as the normal, and that's really not okay. I think it's us older people that remember growing up during the PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360 era that are really against microtransactions, and we have to keep fighting. But again, I'm glad to see that id Software is at least on our side. So what do you think of this news? Are you glad that there are no microtransactions in Doom Eternal? You should be glad, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but let me know in the comments about how excited you are for Doom Eternal. I'm not the biggest Doom fan around, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't interested in the game at all. And with all of that being said, I'll see you guys later.